Today we're going to talk about how a gun works. Now there are several types of guns out there on the market today, and they all work differently, but they all share a lot of common similarities. So basically, a gun, the first thing it needs is ammunition, such as this. This is a .44 caliber bullet. You would load this into the gun. Now guns load different ways. Some guns, like automatics, you would load your ammunition into a magazine, which would go into the gun. You have revolvers, which load into a cylinder, shotguns. There's several types of guns, but they feed the ammunition somehow. Once the ammunition is fed into the gun, it'll be loaded into the barrel. When that bullet is loaded in the barrel, the trigger is pulled. When the trigger is pulled, what happens is there's a hammer that will hit into a firing pin. The firing pin will hit the back of this, which is called the primer, and that primer will cause an explosion, igniting the gunpowder in the round and sending the projectile, which is called the bullet, out of the barrel into your intended target. It's a general overview of how a gun works. Automatics, you have to manually rack, but then at each time you shoot, they will automatically load a new bullet, whereas revolvers, you have to pull the trigger each time and it turns a cylinder. Once the gun is loaded, you also need to aim the gun. When aiming a gun, you have sights on a gun. This here is called fixed sights. They're built onto the gun. There's no optics, no scopes or anything like that. These are called iron sights. Basically, you have two posts in the back and one in the front. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at your target and you want to line up the front sight in the middle of the rear sights so they're even and they make one straight line. You're going to take that line and underline your target. When you gently pull the trigger, that's how you aim a gun and shoot the gun as well. This has been a general overview of how a gun works.